Kasi, ba siya bigatin? Kasi, our next speaker is a professional electronics engineer, ASEAN engineer, ASEAN Chartered Professional Engineer, and APEC Engineer. Isa na lang yung kulang na engineer sa kanya eh. Oh, international, parang gano'n, no? Kala wala pa dito sa Pilipinas eh. He is a graduate of PS Electronics Electronics and Communications Engineering at the University of St. Louis Tugigaraw. He also graduated MS Engineering major in Electronics and Communications Engineering from Polytechnic University of the Philippines, Manila. He is also the youngest fellow of the ASEAN Academy of Engineering and Technology. He is also the founder of the Radio Engineering Circle Incorporated, the Corporate Secretary of IECEP Foundation Incorporated, Secretary General of IECEP National, Associate Professor of College of Engineering, Polytechnic University of the Philippines, and currently the Director and Head of Access Network Technology Strategy and Planning, and concurrently Department Head of Power Management and Facilities Planning of Globe Telecom Incorporated. Actually, sinamarize ko lang ang haba kasi parang 8-page ata yung CV niya. Font size 5. Okay, so without further ado, to discuss Road to 5G and Network Readiness Perspective, please welcome Engineer Gerhard P. Tan.
Good afternoon again, and thank you for attending this two-day conference, EST 2.0. This afternoon's topic will be focused on, of course, everyone's aware, we're bridging towards the road to 5G. So, I'm Gerhard Tan, you may call me Hard. Basically, we're going to have a deep understanding of where are we going to in the next couple of years, or the testing that was done in this couple of months coming through 2019, going to the technology, what we call 5G. So of course, it all started about communication. So I would like to understand also what is the perspective view of our delegates about communication. So I'll pass on the mic, sir.
For a communication, this must be a two-way. So there must be the one receiving and there is the one transmitting.
Okay. So parang love life lang yan, di ba? Dapat mag-reciprocate. They understand, the message. Kahit saan man sila na parte ng mundo, the communication goes through a different communication system. So of course, the means of communication is basically an act of conveying that information and can be understood on both sides. Diba? Parang sabi ko nga kanina, pag hindi naintindihan ng girlfriend mo, yung sinasabi mo, patay ka. Break na tayo. Ganun lang. So all these things, it's about transmitting signal, relaying information of different forms, can be in the form of smoke, fire, of course, signs, and icon, and also in different forms, wireless or wired, and likewise, gadgets. Okay? Even today, even our gadgets, they communicate through what we call machine-to-machine communication. So there are different kinds and means of communication through ages. Tulad yan. Diba? During the early ages, cave paintings that depicts about what kind of animal and that exists in that location. Also, in the form of paintings or pictograms. And likewise, sending information through what we call carrier pigeon. Diba? Panahon ng mga Roman Empire yan. And likewise, of course, postal service. See, yung postal service natin today existed long time ago. So, of course, Olympiad, diba? Marathon man, sending information through the use of fire, opening the Olympics. And likewise, even heliographs. Diba? So, all these things, in time, had evolved. Paper. So, even daily newspaper, long time ago, until now, newspaper is still used. And Morse code. For disaster recovery and sa mga ships, ginagamit pa rin natin ang Morse code. So, today, telephone still there. And in time, of course, the transatlantic signal during the early 1902 and ComTV broadcast. And of course, the launching of ARPANET, now the internet. Diba? Hello world, sabi nga. So, maalala nyo pa ito? Yung AOL. Yan yung first na instant messaging technology during the early 90s. And blogs, now Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Diba? Pag naiinis tayo, nag-tweet-tweet. Ganun tayo, diba? So, now Facebook exists, and of course, YouTube, where all of us watch during, when we ride the MRT or traffic, while waiting for the go signal of the light, nanonood muna tayo ng YouTube. So, Twitter is one also. So, all these things, it's about what we call wireless technology, where all these things are being transmitted and operate. So, kung mapapansin mo, ang bilis. Pabagal, pabagal, pinakamabagal. Diba? So, 1G exists way back 1980s. Ewan ko kung naabutan nyo yung mga walkie-talkie style na yan, na telephone. So, of course, 1990s, 2G exists, 3G, and what we enjoy now, 4G. And ongoing testing is what we call 5G, as being part of an emerging technology. So, 5G is a long way to go, but of course, in the Philippines, we did already several testing. Both Globe and Smart did some initial launching already this year, June for Globe, and similarly, Smart also did some launching about their 5G capability. But of course, Globe did the actual live simulcast in last June 6. Maalala nyo ito? Nagkaroon ba kayo ng ganyan? Of course, sa mga millennials, ito na yung na-experience nila. Me, I did my first 3210 way back high school. So kayo, meron rin ba kayong ganyan na cellphone dati? And of course, most of us, naka 4G na. Diba? Apple, Samsung, Huawei, P10, P20. Ayan. And of course, the big question is, how does it look like when we move towards 5G? Some are saying transparent na daw ang cellphone pagdating ng 5G. That's 2020. Okay, each and every technology, wireless cellular technology, from 1G, it uses FDM. Maalala nyo pa, Digicom nyo? And COM1. Diba? 2G, it uses TDM, time division multiplexing. In 1G, we have 8 slots only, simultaneous call, kasi maliit yung bandwidth niya. Time division multiplexing, at given time slot, you're gonna transmit information. Diba? And of course, sa 3G, through code division, wideband multiplexing technique, okay, sasakay yung signal mo at a given spreading factor, and dun sa code na yun, doon yung each and every user. So, mahirap siya i-decipher. And likewise, pagdating sa 4G, it uses OFDM. So, what is OFDM? Orthogonal Frequency Division Multiplexing Technique. So, at first signal, sa gitna ng first signal, yung pangalawang signal and so forth, they are maximized and efficiently utilized. And of course, sa 5G, wala pa pong standard. So, sa 1G, yan yung tinatawag nating walkie-talkie pa. So, Islacom and Mobiline pa dati sa Pilipinas. It's only in Tuguegarao, Cebu, Davao, Manila. Yun lang yung mga areas na sineserve ng 1G. And of course, came the existence and evolution ng 2G. So, it provides a service voice call, SMS. And of course, nag-evolve siya into GPRS. Yun yung mga mababagal pa na speed or throughput ng internet access. And likewise, 3G, ano meron sa 3G? So, in 3G, we have voice, SMS, and data. That's why it was coined dati na 2 Mbps yung theoretical throughput ng 3G. So, in 3G, it has different bearer services. We have conversational, 12.2 kbps, that's purely voice, and then video call, 64 kbps, circuit switch, hindi natin gaano nagamit yan. So, kung gusto mong hulihin, kung nasaan ang asawa mo or ang boyfriend mo, mag-initiate ka ng video call. Kaso lang, hindi natin nagamit gaano yan. Now, in 4G, meron na tayong tinatawag ng mga Facebook Messenger, di ba? Na merong video call service. In 4G, okay, this I would like to emphasize, it's purely data. Wala pa kasi sa Pilipinas yung tinatawag nating voice over LTE. Okay, sa voice over LTE, through packet switching methodology, doon mo papadaanin yung voice signal. Di ba ang voice signal, naka-circuit switch yan. Continuous dapat, hindi dapat maputol-putol. Okay? So, sooner or later, mag-evolve tayo ng 4G voice over LTE. Medyo mahal lang kasi yung mga system components niya. So, eventually, when we go on 5G, I think we will start with at-home broadband. Wala pa kasing standard on mobile. So, sa at-home, it's about speed. It's about increasing the throughput. It's about delivering straight to the subscriber 100 Mbps or even higher kung fiber-like speed, 1 gigabits per second. So, the expectation in 5G when we go to that technology is that the transmission backhaul, the backhaul, yung dadaanan ng data mo, will have 10 gigabits per second to 100 gigabits per second na backhaul throughput. And then the user should experience 1 gigabits per second. Okay, let's do some recall on the different wireless network element. So, meron tayong RF component, yan yung base station mo, controllers, and then switches, yan yung core, and then the monitoring and maintenance or your operation system support. So, sa 2G point of view or 1G point of view, tawag natin base transceiver station, base station controller, mobile switching center, and operation system support. Pagdating sa 3G, ang tawag natin sa equivalent na base station is Node B. Ang tawag naman natin sa controller niya is radio network controller. And then, pagdating sa switch niya, we call that one media gateway or media switch. And same pa rin yung OSS. When we go to 4G technology, it's E-Node B. Wala nang controller. directly within the eNode B, nandyan na yung controller mo. And of course, the gateway, we call that one MME, Mobility Management Entity. It's where authentication, i-authenticate niya kung legit kang subscriber, synchronization of all the IP addresses and packets where they will be going through, and of course, andyan yung billing, yung PCRF, and all the different parameters. And likewise, same pa rin, OSS, pero evolve OSS na ito. Pagdating sa 5G, ang architecture niya will look like new radio na ang tawag sa base station. Sa controller, mobile edge computing. You're bringing in now the cloud straight to the base station or to the new radio. And yung core niya, we call that one 5G core and 5G OSS. So this is how it looks like, yung network architecture, when we go on towards 5G. So the three elements are now virtualized. When we say virtualized, naka-platform based na siya, hindi na siya switch type, okay? All are in the form of computers and naka-cloud computing na siya. Alright, let's do some recall on what is the global trends today. The key drivers, it's about capacity. It's because one subscriber doesn't have anymore one cell phone, but rather he has two SIM cards, one personal, one business, one for the special someone and one for the other one for smart, one for glow, and the other one, legit and illegit. So alam niyo na yun. Now, the key challenge there is, it has also the third one, that it's the capacity of the network. What is that? Yung mga wearables nyo, yung mga Bluetooth nyo, yung mga other gadgets nyo, that it requires bandwidth. It requires additional capacity sa network. So that translates into more capacity needed. To be delivered by the telecom service provider. Yan yung PLDT Smart and Globe. And soon to be yung third telco. Of course, more and more people are latching in towards the network. That's why we need to increase bandwidth. Also, key trends is that video, TV, so mga video on demand, live streaming, Netflix, iFlix. So all these things, there's a very huge incremental capacity that is needed in order to deliver the desired throughput for these services to be enjoyed. So of course, sooner or later, yung pag-emerge ng augmented reality and virtual reality. So, let's go back to the basics. Let's understand how to go about all these things. Basically, coverage versus frequency. Laws of physics says that the higher the frequency, the shorter the footprint. Okay? The lower the operating frequency, the wider the footprint. Diba? Lambda is equal to speed of light over frequency. Ako, ibabalik ko kayo sa mga professor nyo. So these are the very foundation of understanding wireless communication. So this translates into the golden frequency 700 meg. Okay, Globe Smart has this one where we operate the LTE service. 900, it's where GSM and UMTS. 1800, it's also LTE 18 and GSM 18. For 21, it's LTE 21 and UMTS 21. For 20, this one is 2300. So basically, that's for LTE similar to 26. So on GSMA report, sorry, it's very small, but this is at higher spectrum. Most countries are doing testing on millimetric wave. So big portion of the countries are doing testing on 28 28 meg, 6 meg, 6 gig, I should say 28 gig, and 3.5G. So, in spectrum maximization, okay, there are different ways in order to maximize the frequency. Remember that in the Philippines, we have limited amount of spectrum that we can use. We have 900, 18, 21, 23, 26, 700, and even Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, it's bit 30 on 2.4, but we are also utilizing 5 gig. That's for the IEEE 802.11ac, which means that this is the higher version of Wi-Fi. Alright, so how does the picture look like? Okay, those unlicensed and licensed frequency we combine in order to maximize all the available frequency that we have in order to deliver faster throughput. So we combine in order to create much wider bandwidth. Alright, what are the technological features of 5G? It delivers spectral efficiency, IoT support, Internet of Things, and also self-organizing network, better security. So the key thing here is that there are different solutions that are being deployed for 5G. One is that it has the capability to combine both licensed and unlicensed frequency. Also, spectrum bands below and above 6 gigahertz can be used and maximized in order that we deliver the promise of 5G. It uses massive multiple input, multiple output. A relay network can be delivered towards the edge. And likewise also, peak data rate at 10 gig, 10 times faster than 4G. This is for the backhaul. Connected devices, so ito na yung phone mo, mga machine-to-machine, human-to-machine connectivity. Also, capacity up to 100 gig, and mobility capability 500 km per hour for better handover. So, let's do some deep dive. Okay, one key important service that will be delivered in 5G is now at-home connectivity, at-home broadband, and soon, mobile. So, let's understand what is the concept of MIMO. MIMO, it means multiple input, multiple output technology. It's an antenna technology. So, I hope you recall your signal spectra, signal processing. Okay? If we say SISO versus MIMO, single input, single output, while MIMO is multiple input, multiple output. In a given scenario, one antenna will only deliver one signal, assuming. While in MIMO, it has several signals. So, the phone represents now the individual subscribers. As compared to MIMO, okay, so it has the opportunity to have a dedicated signal for each subscriber. So one user at a time, while this one, multiple users simultaneously launched to the network. So how does it look like in a beam point of view? On a vertical beam, so this is the antenna. Okay, so this is how it looked like on the MIMO, massive MIMO point of view. So this is the beam of the signal. On a horizontal, okay. So this is used for high-rise deployment. It covers yung mga condos na walang distributed antenna system. While this one, it's for dense urban deployment sa mga residential. Okay. For a vertical beam and for a horizontal beam, so both of them are used for high traffic areas. concert ground, residential, and so on beam switching, okay, this is a capability of the MIMO, a feature whereby it locates the subscriber, the active subscriber. So, it switches its beam where the subscriber is, assuming I will not deliver a very high output power if the subscriber is just in front of me. As versus when the subscriber is located far from me as a reference cell site or the antenna, then I'm gonna boost a strong output power in order to reach the active subscriber at the far end. So I will switch my beam in a way that, hey, he becomes dormant and that becomes active. I'm gonna boost a more output power at the edge. Okay, that's one of the key feature of massive MIMO. Another, on capacity improvement. So, without MIMO, this is the SISO antenna, one subscriber, assuming a 20 megahertz system bandwidth, will have one subscriber will experience 20 Mbps. That's assuming no loss and all that. So, as versus with the massive MIMO with 64 transmit, 64 receive signal, will have 16 subscriber experiencing 20 Mbps simultaneously. So you can see the difference. That's why in some areas, I'm sure dati sabi nyo, naka 1 Mbps lang ako. Pero when we integrated L700 and L26, okay, as part of our commitment to NTC, siguro nakita nyo, oops, naging 8 Mbps ng experience ko or even 24 Mbps. So there is a 16 times capacity increase because of the integration of massive MIMO. Also, what is carrier aggregation? You aggregate available spectrum or bandwidth, okay, through what we call CA. Paano ginagawa yan? Okay, meron tayong in-band carrier aggregation and outbound carrier aggregation. When we say in-band, may 10 megahertz ka na bandwidth sa 1800 and yung next na available, assuming 1810 to 1820 megahertz, tapos yung next na available na nakalatch sa'yo is 1820 to 1830. So meron kang dalawang 10, i-combine mo through carrier aggregation, magiging 20 MHz CA in band. Okay, paano naman kapag out of band? Ito yung 1800, may 10 MHz ka, tapos may another 10 MHz ka ulit sa 2100 MHz. So, i-combine mo sila through carrier aggregation para maging 20. The reason why we take advantage of such feature is also to increase the number of subscribers that can be catered by the cell site and also improve efficiently the throughput. So that translates into much faster user throughput. So without carrier, how are we gonna do this one? So without carrier aggregation, individually each carrier shall experience only 20 Mbps respectively. While when we introduce carrier aggregation, so you aggregate the two 20 from a carrier aggregation point of view, aggregated, it will now become 40. Okay, so that's a visual representation, 2 times of what was being experienced without carrier aggregation. Okay, what are the key requirements? It should be enabled. This is just a feature of the network. And then UE, what is UE? User equipment. Yan yung mga cellphone natin. We must take a look also, ano ba yung category nung UE natin. Capable ba siya to do carrier aggregation, to receive the feature of the base station CA. Otherwise, hindi mo ma-experience yung benefit ng technology. So, hindi lahat po ng cellphone CA capable. Yung mga new cellphones lang ng Apple 7, X, and then Samsung S8 above, and then Huawei P10, P20, P20 Pro. So yun yung mga capable into carrier aggregation feature. Okay? So pag low type ang phone, so hindi siya capable sa CA. Alright? Para wag kayo mag-rant na, sabi ni Globe, sabi ni Smart, ganito, ganyan. Sinungaling pala sila. Check it first, okay? Check nyo muna yung mga cellphone nyo, baka mamaya hindi pala capable, sinisisi nyo yung network. Alright. Also, on a UE relay point of view, this is one of the key feature also whereby pwede mong i-extend ang coverage footprint through what we call relay. So, gagamitin mo yung CPE or UE as a relay station for LTE. Okay? Na-block yan. Okay? Maglalagay ka ng gagamitin mo yung UE to relay na LTE signal para mag-act siya as a CPE. Parang WiFi access point mo, and then gagamitin mo siya na pang-repeat, kumbaga, ng LTE signal. So, take note that, you're gonna use the UE to somehow provide a mirror image of a relay station. Okay. On a transmission or transport point of view, very important to understand is the backhaul or what we call end-haul. End-haul because it depends on the speed. So we can use optical, dense wavelength division multiplexing on a wired perspective, and then we can use also millimetric wave radio. This operates from 6 gigahertz up to 91 or 70, 28, 70, 90, 91 gigahertz. Okay? Take note that at higher frequency, kapag umuulan, bumabagyo, pangit ang experience mo. Okay? So also, you can use IP backhaul through internet backhaul. So yan yung mga wired or at home na DSL line mo, pero dapat yung line na yun, naka-upgrade siya into VDSL profile 35P. Yun yung deliver niya 1 gigabits per second at 250 meters away from the source. Alright. How does it look like on the transport solution use case? This is your front haul. It means that ito yung base station mo, papunta sa baseband pool or controllers. Pwede mong gamitin millimetric wave radio or optical DWDM or even IP backhauling. Pagdating sa mid-haul, papuntang controller to central radio access network mo prior going to core, pwede kang gumamit ng IP backhaul or optical DWDM. Ito will deliver you 10 to 100 gig depending sa electronics mo. And sa IP backhauling, I think it's up to 10 gig. And similar to until 5G core. Everything is being IPized. Okay? You're given specific IP address for every network element that will be connected to the core. So how does it look like on a 5G core? So marami siyang feature, the likes of network function virtualization or NFV, and then COPS, control user plane separation. I-discuss ko individually later, may separate slide naman sila. Network slicing, and of course, software-defined network. And last key feature is the mobile edge computing. So, in the architecture, here's how it will evolve. Meron tayong 4G core today. Magiging next year, 4G core plus to accommodate yung at-home broadband. Pre-5G. And then pagdating ng 2020 is the 5G core. So, this is non-standalone. Naka-embed siya sa 4G. It's just that it will activate the feature of 4G core plus. And pagdating sa 5G, standalone na siya. Separate yung core network. Okay, let's define individually. Anong ibig sabihin ng NFV? It's a network architecture concept where you virtualize the IP feature and the network feature into one single platform or element. So, how does it look like? Meron tayong computer that's used for computing. And then meron tayong server that's used for storing information. Pagdating ng these are physical device, okay, individual to each other. Pagdating ng virtualization, magiging virtual computing function na ito, and ito virtual storing function. And it will now be combined into a one single functionality, what we call network function virtualization. So isang feature na lang siya, okay, isang physical server, dati magkakaiba, ngayon compress or compact into one physical server. Wala na yung mga magkakaibang switch, wala na yung may computer ka dito, may computer ka dyan, may server ka dyan, may server ka, iisa na lang. Each network element that will be attached here or connected here will have a specific IP addresses, okay, with the unique IP feature, okay, as being part of the NFV. Okay, naka-virtualize na ang firewall mo, gateway, router, to become a virtual resource of one physical server. Yes? Okay? So, also, anong SDN? Narinig siguro natin yan in some discussion. Software-defined network is an umbrella term encompassing several kinds of network technology and making the network agile and flexible as a virtualized server and storage infrastructure of a modern data center. Paano itsura niya? Okay, American traditional network, may switch, may control plane, may data plane yan. Okay, control plane to control the features. Data plane, dyan yung dumadaan yung mga data bits of information natin, zeros and ones. Pagdating ng software-defined network, okay, programmable na lahat yan. Lahat ng switch mo, routers, meron siyang tinatawag na controller machine. Okay, yan yung mga, kumbaga, kung dati, individually mo siya i-define sa network, pagdating sa SDN, okay, lahat ng mga features for enterprise, security, of course, yung mga mobile services mo na voice call, SMS data, okay, naka-define na siya and can be programmed into what we call software-defined network. Okay, parang yung dati, magkakaiba ang 2G mo, 3G mo, 4G. Ngayon, combined na siya into one single machine na what we call software-defined network. Meron ka ng 2G layer, 3G layer, 4G layer. So ano naman itong CAPS? Okay? Control and user plane separation. Bakit kailangan natin ito? Okay? It provides the architecture enhancement for the separation of functionality in the evolved packet core gateways. Okay? Ano bang evolved packet core? Ang evolved packet core, ito yung MME component natin sa 4G. Okay, nag-evolve na siya in the sense na lahat ng synchronization, switching, authentication, billing, nakakompact siya into one evolved packet core. So, sa CAPS, meron kang legacy network. Lahat ng mga parameters on the control and user plane, like authentication, policy, charging, access control, packet forwarding, nasa iisang box siya. Iisang platform. Okay. Pagdating sa CAPS, isi-separate mo na ngayon ang user plane sa control plane para efficiently, okay, walang delay, they transact respectively to each other. Okay? You are providing this separation para it allows reducing latency. Yan yung nagpapabagal sa internet natin. Data traffic will increase because it allows now more subscribers to come in. It also allows scaling, especially for location-based service, independent evolution, okay, and allows software-defined network to be used as key feature in the CAPS. Okay, ano naman ang mobile edge computing? So, in mobile edge computing, okay, this is a typical network. Meron kang UE, tayo yan, yung mga cellphone natin, users, base station, papunta sa core network. Okay, pagdating sa mobile edge computing, you're bringing in yung core network capability papunta sa cell site. Para mabilis ang video download, video viewing mo, okay, live streaming, walang gaanong buffer or no buffer at all, less delay, okay? So all these things, especially sa yung catching sa video kasi yan and video storage or data storage. So real time mo mag-view yung video, walang glitches. Okay, how about network slicing? Ano naman ito? It's one of the key capability that will enable flexibility and allows multiple logical network to be created top of a common shared physical infrastructure. So, paano itsura ng network slicing? It enables service provider to dedicate and build virtual end-to-end network tailored to any service that it will provide. So, one application, one slice. It means that for every application, you're gonna dedicate a specific application platform or application server on it. Meron kang for mobile broadband. Okay? May sarili siyang mobile broadband slice for machine-to-machine communication. Okay? May sarili siyang slice. And of course, reliable low latency para sa connected car. And other features or application. So this is the services it's being offered based on the capability. Okay, so in network slicing, it enables service provider to dedicate and build virtual end-to-end network tailored to the service it offered. Okay, on the facility point of view, so we discussed already on the base station part, the access layer, transport layer, and the core layer. Now this time, on the physical facility. So how does it look like pagdating ng 5G? There are several options. Okay? Actually, this is just in time also on the third telco coming in. So one may be tower sharing, where operator 1 has a dedicated antenna, another operator has its own antenna on one single tower. Okay? So, the key advantage here is less footprint kasi isang tower lang, each operator will share. Okay, tower sharing of different operator naman, where you have one single antenna. Okay? Radio 1 is the first operator, Radio 2 second, and Radio 3 third. We don't advise to use this solution kasi it might create interference. Okay? Kasi pwedeng may mga overlaps si operator 1 kay operator 2 kay operator 3 or halos dikit-dikit yung assigned frequency band sa kanila. Okay. Another on the point of view of data center or telecom room. So, may nakadedicate na rack para kay operator 1, another rack kay operator 2, and another rack kay operator 3. Isang equipment room yan. Okay, to reduce footprint. So, there are different 5G use case. So, furthermore to that is the model where we will be introducing when we embrace 5G. 5G is future-proof. It's cost-efficient kasi you just need to do additional box. No network impact kasi it will be deployed standalone in the future. But temporarily, it will be integrated into the 4G network and short time to deploy. So once there is no site acquisition problem, okay, or challenge to the lessor, then everything will be smoothly integrated. So future-proof, it's an essential requirement that 5G provides a future-proof technology and backward compatible also, as the 2G and 3G and 4G will still exist into the network. Another non-network impact when you integrate 5G should open the opportunity to create completely new business model without impacting the existing network architecture. Cost efficiency, okay, because you have different services that can be offered. Soon, I'll be browsing on the different details of the 5G service. Okay, and short time to market because of that services. Oops. Okay, there are different use case and KPI requirement. This slide shows you that it's focused on delivering 1 gigabits per second at home broadband connectivity. Okay, so the items there is just purely down and uplink speed or throughput. So the commitment is primarily to offer an option to customer to start with 50 Mbps, 100 Mbps, and straight to the house, that's fiber to the home, yung 1 gigabits. Another is to deliver ultra low latency. This is for the machine-to-machine communication, okay, or IoT, or it will also be used for Industry 4.0, manufacturing automation. Okay, so we have enhanced mobile broadband, and then low latency, and then massive machine type communication. So further to that is the key solutions, the likes of smart city or intelligent city, and then e-health, AR, VR, augmented reality and virtual reality, and autonomous vehicle control. So, what are the requirements in delivering enhanced mobile broadband? It should have high data rate, okay, multi-radio access technology, meron kang 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, Wi-Fi. Of course, next year, in Wi-Fi, it will come into the network yung IEEE 802.11ax, 1 gigabits per second. Kasi yung AC, 500 Mbps, ang maximum theoretical throughput niya. Also, massive MIMO and carrier aggregation capability. Yun yung discuss ko earlier. Pagdating sa massive machine type communication, low power, these are now the IoT devices. So yan yung mga wearables mo for e-health, and okay, so low cost, and of course, low complexity. In ultra-reliable and low latency communication, so it has strong security, low latency, and ultra-reliable network. So how does it look like moving forward? In the device-to-device communication, okay, each devices communicate to another device, like connected car. Okay, once it passes through the road, basta may signal, okay, it will control the vehicle, it will analyze what is his distance to the next vehicle in front of him, and also communicate to the video surveillance and analytics camera in order to understand where is he located and synchronize himself to the traffic light. Pag nawala ng signal yung car, bye! See you 10 feet under. Diba? So, another is home, yung intelligent home. Nakalimutan mo patayin ang ilaw sa kondo mo. Okay, you just need to open the software in your phone. Lights off, automatically magla-lights off na. Okay, pag nasa bahay ka, tinatamad ka i-on ang TV Siri, open television channel 7. O mag-on na siya kagad. Or sasabihin mo, Alexa, cook me some, cook me some adobo or chicken. Automatically yung chicken mo makukook na ng kung ano pa man. Diba? Tamad-tamaran. Okay, so also, yung mga wearables natin. Okay, may wearable ka, so nagja-jogging ka lagi, and it's because of the weather, biglang na-high blood ka. O, di ba? Box ka na. Ngayon, automatic mag-a-alarm sa Makati Med or sa St. Luke's, yung wearable mo, where is your location through global positioning system. So, yung ambulance, pupunta doon sa specific location mo kasi matatrack ng doktor. Okay, kung nasan ka. Okay, of course, nakasubscribe ka at premium amount na ikaw yung special patient ng St. Luke's or Makati Med. Diba? So, pagka na-high blood ka sa street at hindi na kailangan yung mga friends mo magtatawag na, help, help, help! Ganun, hindi na. So, mismo yung ambulansya pupunta sa'yo, ipipick up ka niya para dalhin sa hospital. Okay? So, these are promising solutions that maybe one of you would be able to create. Diba? So, me alone as a researcher / industry lecturer, I'm doing also some research on the wearable. So we're developing a wearable to validate yung behavior ng tao. Okay, kung kailan siya during office, kasi kapag stress ka sa office, diba, yung boss mo, ay naku, dami niyang dinedemand sa'yo na deliverable. And then, sumakay pa yung office mate mo, na ang daming pina-follow up sa iyo. Kasi mahilig tayo magbakasyon, go Batanes, pagbalik natin sa office, nag-file up yung deliverable natin. So we don't know what to do, millennials, gusto ko, kaagad-agad, bukas may solution na. Pero that's not the thing. So, para ma-validate yung behavior, change in behavior mo, kailangan yung wearable to monitor. Diba? So, para at least i-allow niya, hey, nagmamaganda ka, tumigil ka muna, take a deep breath. Diba? Yun ang recommendation niya sa'yo. Para, sama, pupunta ka muna sa garden, breathe in, breathe out. Diba? And then, balik ka na sa office, nag-rejuvenate ka na. So, yun yung mga key intention ng wearable. Diba? So, pagka tignan mo ulit, nagagalit ka, sabi niya sa'yo, hoy, excuse me, 5 o'clock na, manahimik ka na, huwag ka nang magmaganda. Kasi wala nang tao kausap. Late ka kasi dumating sa office eh. So, late ka rin uuwi. Diba? Pero yung supposed ka meeting mo, nagsiuwian na sila. Kasi ang office hour, 8 to 5. Hindi naman 10 o'clock to 10. Diba? So, all these things, are key features of IoT solution. Also on machine-to-machine communication, so yung car mo rin mag-communicate sa cell site, okay, to validate yung location mo, and then may nabasa rin ako kasi fanatic ako ng Ford na brand ng sasakyan. Meron din silang ilalabas daw in the future as part of the connected car doon sa mismong windshield mo. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-drive. Okay? So, autonomous driving, sasabihin mo na lang sa kanya na, hey, Mr. Ford Everest, my love, dalhin mo ako sa SM North EDSA, mag-shopping tayo. So, magpapakita sa screen mo yung map from your location going to your destination, estimated time of arrival, and also a viewing area. So, while you were sitting pretty there, okay, di mo na kailangan mag-drive, manonood ka ng telenovela. So, dadalhin ka niya doon sa SM North. Sabi ko nga, pag nawalan kayo ng signal, biglang nagkaroon ng fiber cut, tapos biglang wala ng signal ang Globo Smart, bye! Diba? So, in augmented reality, okay, it's an enhanced version of reality where live or indirect view of physical, real-world environment can be viewed through augmented reality. Pwede ka nang mag-shopping dito, and then de-deliver na lang nila sa bahay mo. And on virtual reality, yung actual experience naman doon sa scene or scenario na ipapakita doon sa video. So, VR is an interactive virtual environment, while AR is a real-world environment augmented within a virtual object. So, dun sa mga nakapunta nung launching namin sa the BGC ng 5G, meron kaming AR, VR na customer experience. So, pina-experience namin sa mga customer, how does it look like buying some cell phones sa Globe Store namin. So, yun yung first-hand experience ng 5G service. Sooner or later, makakaroon tayo ng ganyan. Okay, so there are different also IoT solutions that are available in the next couple of years. So, we'll be doing some sort of deployment, hindi sa buong Pilipinas muna, sa mga gated residences, the likes of Ayala Land or Arcasal, Vertis North, gano'n. Kasi pag buong Pilipinas yan, agad-agad hindi yan reality. Kumbaga, expectation versus reality, wasak. Hindi natin ma-acquire ang right of way. Ang hirap maglatag ng fiber. Mag-acquire ka ng lupa, pagtatayuan ng cell site, yung hinihingi ng lessor, it's way beyond yung expected na lease price. First deployment, hindi na kagad ng 100,000 o di bagsak lang business case mo, di ba? That's why San Miguel did not flew being a third telco. Kasi mag-acquire sila ng lupa, meron ng Globe and Smart dyan, ang tagal na nag-exist yung Globe and Smart, syempre yung lease package nila, mataas na. Ngayon, ang hinihingi kay SMC is the same lease package na 100,000, wala na. Bagsak na yung business case ni SMC. So, yun yung mga reality sa Pilipinas, kaya please lang, huwag kayong mag-brand na, ang pangit-pangit ng service, ang pangit-pangit yung ganito, ganyan. Diba? Pangit si lessor. Diba? Okay? So, meron din tayong tinatawag na solar street light. Ito, pinabongga. Actually, sooner or later, makikita nyo ito once na these developers will approve the deployment. Kaya very critical itong engagement natin as an ECE, as a PECE. Kasi tayo ang next, kumbaga next big thing tayo. Wala yung EE na yan, wala yung GE civil na yan. Diba? Tayo ang frontline ng digitalization. Kaya I emphasized earlier in the welcome remarks yung word na digitalization. Diba? It's because ang key engineer, okay, na may-ari ng design, development, deployment is ECE. If you will not stand up, ay bala kayo, kakainin kayo ng buong-buo ng EE. Diba? So, eto, social siya. So, it's a convergence, collaboration of civil, electrical, and ECE. Kasi, yung street light, may sensor siya. Kapag umaga, mamamatay siya. Kapag gabi, mag-iilaw siya. So, pag takip silim, na-sense niya na, ay going dark na, mag-iilaw na ako. Baka mamaya may mga tokhang dyan. Kaya, di ba? So, ang pinaka-good na design na tinilor fit namin is that, yung mga taga-smart dyan, bawal pa na, Arlo, kakatayin kita. Joke lang. So, eto, meron ka ng WiFi doon sa mismong solar street light, meron ka pang charging station. So while waiting for the bus to arrive, ay, lobat na ako. O may dala ka namang charger. O, di ba? So mag-charge ka na muna. And then, ano kaya ang latest chika? O, di ba? Oops, may Wi-Fi access point. Ay, libre. Globe Wi-Fi ito. O, di, browse. Darating lang yung fan. Sorry, Carlo. So, we are not allowed actually to use smart na word. Kaya in-emphasize kanina. That's why ang mga smart city deployment namin, we call that one ICPE. So, Intelligent City. Actually, I'm the chief engineer handling ngayon yung Intelligent City design sa mga key development. That's why, pinopromote namin yung ganito na solution. And we're collaborating across the globe from Intel International, NCSI, Huawei, and all other vendors to develop a very good tailor-fitted solution para sa Pilipinas. So, eto mga yun. So, na sana matupad. So, para kikita din naman yung may-ari nung, for example, BGC, okay, may advertisement. So, may paglalagyan siya ng advertisement para somehow, hindi naman puro globe or yung charging station na may-ari ng charging station ang kikita. Kikita din si developer. So, meron ng advertisement nakalagay dyan. Meron rin, ang good thing is for security. Ayun yung dalawang video surveillance and analytics camera, that's for public safety. So kung pasaway ka at nagdugot ka ng wallet ng katabi mo while waiting for the bus, patay ka. Kasi naka-CCTV yun. And then meron ring environmental sensor to check kung masyado nang polluted dun sa area. Umutot ka, naamoy niya, di ba, polluted siya, di ba? So, also, just to give you a sweet view of how it looks like, yung intelligent pole. So we call that one intelligent pole. May light ka na, may Wi-Fi ka na, may advertisement ka, may charging station ka, tapos merong environmental sensor ka pa. Okay? So, Carlo for your eyes only So meron ding tinatawag na intelligent bench. Bawal kasi namin gamitin ang smart bench. Kasi ang intelligent, it's more of a next level yun. Meron siyang intelligence. Diba? Kasi meron siyang capability to gather solar energy, charge itself para merong light yung mapa, nasaan na yung bus, na traffic ba siya sa EDSA o sa C5, na nagtipaklong, na nakipagparada pa siya sa mga truck sa C5, di ba? So makikita dyan, sasabihin nga, ongoing procession at C5. Yeah? So sasabihin niya dyan sa may advertisement service sa kabila. And yung design niya, tignan mo naman, ang social, di ba? Bench. So, pagod ka na, sakit na likod mo, upo ka muna while waiting for the bus. Di ba? It's a product of architecture, electronics engineering, electrical for the power, and yung civil para sa structure. O di ba? What a wonderful collaboration. Yan yung ini-introduce namin sa Globe na the company, it's not only for a working environment for IT, BSIT, BSComSci, and BSECE, and ComE. But rather, there is a holistic output, okay, of a product that you can see, of a solution, engineering solution that you can see. Diba? So, we cannot live alone no man's an island. I need the architect to structurally beautify the solution. I need the civil engineer to ensure na yung pala yan, hindi mamaya pagka may bagyo, boom! Ganon, di ba? Patay ka. So, I need also the electrical engineer to provide me the power required for me to pump in yung viewing surface na yan, whatever. Okay? So, all these things, it's an engineering collaboration. Okay? Huwag natin gayahin ng EE na, akin ito, akin ito, di ba? Sorry for the double coursers here. Ako rin, nag-BSEE din ako, hindi lang ako nag-take ng board exam. Okay? So, galing tayo sa EE, So, what I'm emphasizing, it's an engineering collaboration. So, eto rin, intelligent parking. Okay, why there is intelligent word? Ay yung level ng intelligence that it will sense when you enter, for example, BGC. O, di ba? Kahirapan niya ng traffic na, kahirapan pa ng kung saan ka makahanap ng parking. Okay, in order for you to be ease from doing so na iikot ka dito, one way yan, iikot ka again and again, pagdating mo ng BGC, magpa-pop up yung application. Okay, ang destination mo, St. Luke's, para magpa-consult ka kasi hindi ka na maganda So magpapaganda ka ulit. Ngayon, find nearest parking. O anong mga parking doon? Mercury Drug, St. Luke's in itself, and then, of course, yung mga other buildings nearby. Ngayon, walang parking. Full sa Mercury. Full din sa mismong St. Luke's. O nahanap niya doon sa tapat. Anong pa na yun? MC Home Depot. Ayun, so, i-route ka. So, reserve, through GCash, i-reserve mo na, babayad ka 50 pesos first 1 hour. Okay? So, pagka-lunch-in mo, i-route ka na, reserve, okay, paid. Pagdating mo ng St. Luke's, may magpapakita sa mobile phone mo nung route. saan yung parking 69? Sa MC Home Depot. So, akyat ka, pupunta ka sa parking number 69. O ba, natatawan mga boys? What's wrong with the number 69? Kayo talaga. So, pagdating mo doon, o di pumunta ka na sa ilog, sabi ni Doktora, you need to stay for another 3 hours kasi check natin yung mukha mo, blah blah blah. Mag-blink na yon sa cellphone mo. 1 hour headlapse. Do you still need to continue reserving the parking? So after how many hours, may option ka. Another 4 hours, sabihin mo. So, 4 hours times 50 pesos. So, yun yung babayaran mo ulit, and then magre-reserve sa'yo pa din yung parking na yun. And then, upon leaving the parking, so tapos ka na, naretoke na mukha mo, okay na. So, alis ka na, the next individual na gagamit yun, magpapop up again na parking number 69 is again available. So, ganun yun. Meron siyang level of intelligence. Diba? Tama, Sir Angelo, yung swarm intelligence, parang ganyan, di ba? So, it's the same methodology that we employ on the IoT solution. Okay, so etong connected car, okay, different view naman. Sa mismong car, may sensor ang battery, gas, and yung mga transmission oil mo. Inubusan ka ng battery. Ako, nasa gitna ka ng NLEX. Patay. So, mag-blink na yon kay Motolite yung location mo. So, si customer engineer Tan, nawala ng battery, help, help, help! Sabihin. So, pupuntahan ka ni Motolite, dalhin doon yung battery mo. Kasi iti-trigger ng sensor, papunta kay Motolite, yung battery ng car mo, ng Everest mo, walay na. So, di ba? Machine makes life more easier. So, what are the preparations needed in order, this is now the road to 5G. Number 1, you must ensure you have a location, spare space sa telecom room, power supply, kasi kailangan mo mag-inject ng power dun sa 5G baseband unit, battery, and also aircon. Kasi additional na init yun eh. Mas lalong mag-iinit yung telecom room. That's why mag-introduce ka ng additional aircon. Tower, you must ensure integrity of tower kasi may additional antenna kang ilalagay. Transmission, you need to deliver now more bandwidth, more capacity. Kasi, ang commitment mo, 100 Mbps ba naman? Going to 1 gigabits per second. O, di ba? So, kailangan i-ensure mo, 100 gig yung transmission backhaul mo. And acquisition, the very challenging part in the whole telecom industry, pag-acquire ng lokasyon ng cell site. Okay, and small cell, and even Wi-Fi. Think about it maglalagay ka na nga ng free Wi-Fi sa labas, magpapabayad pa yung may-ari ng pole. Paano yan? Diba? So how can you deliver a world-class internet experience kung lahat niyan is a challenge, is an issue? Okay? So I would like to leave this message to you. Road is difficult, but future is bright. Anytime, any place, and anything. Let's aim high. Thank you very much, fellow engineers.
Thank you so much, Sir Albert, for the very winner presentation.
Yan, may hawak pang ballpen na green. Kahit nasa Ateneo tayo. So, may we request Gerhard at the center of the stage. At the center of the stage. Together with Engineer Dennis Molina and Engineer Arman Orsal. Sir Arman, yan. Si Sir Arman Orsal, current treasurer ng IECEP National. Yan. So, may we request? Sir, mag-award po. Okay, so, Jessa?
Allow me to read the text from the Electronics Engineer of the Philippines Foundation Incorporated. Awards this certificate of appreciation to Engineer Gerhard P. Tan, PECE, ASEAN, and ACPE Engineer, for having shared his knowledge and expertise as our resource leader on the topic, Road to 5G and Network Readiness Perspective, which significantly contributed to the success of the second Electronic Systems and Technologies Roadshow 2018, held on the Leong Hall, Ateneo de Manila University, Quezon City, on the 20th day of October, signed by Sir Dennis L. Molina, PECE, Chairman, EST Roadshow 2018, and Sir Romulo R. Agatep, PECE, APEC, and ASEAN Engineer, President, IECEP Foundation.
Yan. Okay, let's give a round of applause to Engineer Gerhard. Namiss ko yung boses ni Sir Gerhard habang nilapatan na nagle-lecture mo. Boy! Mga taga-pin. Yan. Ay, yung mga namiss natin na. By the way, si Sir Hart ay ayun, professor sa PUP Manila.
Sa PIP Center.
And more.
And more. Many more.
Taray mo, so, di ba, sa National University of Singapore. Wow!
Grabe